update for this Wednesday, and we're sitting here now at the 6th of July, 2022, about 8:33 a.m. Central Time. So the stock market trying to give you a little bit of a lift today. Good news there. Nothing goes in a straight line down. It's time for some bounces, but I don't think you're going anywhere. Remember, this is the month where we still have the FOMC minutes today coming out. They're going to be hawkish. How could they not be? They move from a 50 basis point to a 75 basis point hike. The second thing you look at is at the end of the month, we get our next FOMC meeting. That's probably a 75 basis point hike as well. The economy certainly shrinking back. So, the Fed's going to be talking this time and looking, for example, at grain prices. And while they're up today, wheat doesn't have double-digit numbers. In other words, it's not sitting here with a 12 level or an $11 a bushel level. Corn's no longer talking $8 numbers. You got to remember that. Beans aren't up at $16. These are big deals. Cotton way down, way off its highs. A copper market, that's a great market to look at. Copper market's no longer got a 4 in front of it. It's threatening to get rid of a 3. So we are in commodity deflation. In other words, we've seen a peak. Prices are coming down. Now, will they get down too far and give us a bounce? Most likely. Energy market. We're sitting now in the Brent at the 102 area, but it has cracked, and you've seen like in the WTI, we're under 100. Could you go down to $80? You could, if the economy really slows down. And there's other markets that I'm looking at. It's like gasoline. I think you've seen your summer peak. I mentioned to you before that I thought that the service stations were goosing, if you will, all of us, and getting as much as they could, because after July 4th, you look at a market that, hey, until the end of the summer, it's normal driving, and at $5.5, $6 a gallon, there's not going to be as much as you think. People do change their plans. Same in airfare. Today I happened to look at airfare. I wanted to see domestic and international flights in total, how June fared. From beginning to end, starting to go down. Why? Pricing. People are sensitive to that. Not only the airfare, then when you get to where you're going, the cost of rooms, everything else, they trim back what they're doing. You may not believe in that. I do. I've seen this all my life, and people adjust. Bonds and notes. Now the big question is on U.S. interest rates. We've seen the inversion take place now. The 2 is over the 10-year. You're not hearing any press about it. And it's happened on a retracement, a big retracement. You're sitting here pushing 2.8 in the 10-year. We were just up at 3.5. People are already saying, and analysts, hey, was that it for the year? Did we already see the peak on that? It's possible. Hard to know. Gold market not responding positive to anything. That's how I view it. So as we take a look now, and we get over here, let me just get to where I want us to be. There we are. The morning data. The U.S. mortgage market headlines. All numbers down. But this was still as the rates were just starting to fall. They've fallen a lot harder than you think in mortgages and other parts. And as they come down, they'll attract some interest here. Certainly at the current numbers, you only refi if you have to. You're only buying a new mortgage if you have to. But it'll be done, you'll see. Red Book sales, they continue to stay in double-digit increases week over week. And when you look back a year, S&P is going to release their final. So this is the revision to the preliminary June service sector number. They're looking for it very close to what the 51.6 was in the prelim report. We get the ISM releasing their service sector indices at 9 this morning. We're looking for that to decline a full point from the 55.9 that we saw in May to 54.9. FOMC minutes at 1. How could they be anything but hawkish? Maybe I'm wrong, but they got to be there. API number, they're going to come out at 3:30 a day late. Why is that going to be a day late? Well, it's going to be a day late for one big reason, and it's an important reason. The reason is that we had July 4th. Now, for those of you that haven't looked at my full research, I'd like to give it to you free for 2 weeks. Take a look, see if this fits in with something you'd like. It's only available to you that haven't had a free trial from me. Otherwise, I give one free trial. That's enough. You will see that I write in interesting way. Number one, I've subscribed to so many newsletters, I can't begin to tell you how much I read every day. What reads best is short, concise, bullet points, right to the point. You don't have the time to want to read through 5- and 8-page newsletters. I used to read Dennis Gartman's. It would take me the whole morning to get through it. He wrote beautifully, but how much of it was redundant? You can't keep saying the same thing over and over and over. Take a look at John Authors from Bloomberg and some of the others. You'll see they write in a different way now. They write in a way that makes sense. You can keep up with it. And what I try to do in all these for you, what I'm really trying to do is make a point, get your attention, and then drive you into the videos where I tell the bigger picture. Why the videos? Because the videos you can jump around on my website. You want to go to the metals, just go to the metal section. It's got a scroll bar on the bottom of what we do. You want to go to the interest rate section, you're right there. You want to watch the whole video, you're more than entitled to view that. So I want to put this in your hand. It's a $60 value. Our software that we're going to give you with it, if you want it, are free, and it'll be free to you. Our QT mobile app, where you can read all this as well, that's going to be included with charting software, with my videos included, everything that you possibly need. So how do you get this? Well, it's pretty darn simple. You're going to go to our website under free offers. You can come with me right here, move your cursor up to the top. You'll see an icon, give it a click. That's going to take you right into the free offer section. Choose from this or other things that you want. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a great trading day, and I'll see you at the end of the day with our market wrap-ups.